What's up, Lakers Nation? It's your boy DTLF back with another post-game recap. Lakers beat the Spurs at their own game, grinded down the stretch. Championship level basketball. LeBron James leads it all, man. Let's go, Laker Nation. 3-0 on this road trip, 15-2 overall. Just magnificent what's going on as the Lakers beat the Spurs 114-104. Sensational, guys. I mean, can you ask for a better road trip? Insane. LeBron James is the MVP, hands down. This early in the season, if the season ends today, right now, hands down, MVP. If anybody thinks otherwise, they're just hating. LeBron James is the king, man. Everybody should just bow down already. 15-2, led by LeBron James, when the rest of the team was having a tough time struggling to get through the beginning part of the game. LeBron James kept tugging away, kept us in the game. This man is amazing. I'm sorry. He's 35, right? Or is it 34? About to be 35. And still balling out, man. Year 17 for him. Just killing it. Nobody could have scripted it better. 15-2, 8 in a row. First of 7 in a row, now 8. Guys, what else do you want, Laker Nation? The king is here. He's in LA and he's destroying. Come on, man. Laker Nation, bro. Everybody, man. Everybody put your dang flags up, man. See, I'm dead serious. Tonight is the night, Laker Nation. I'm telling you right now, LeBron James, I think we should rest him a couple of games just because we want to keep him fresh. But if he doesn't want to, I understand because he's balling out. But I really think because, again, he's not getting no calls. When he goes to a basket, man, he's getting hacked a lot. I get scared that they might try to injure him. So I'll say this. If I'm the Lakers, after this road trip, I might pick and choose what games to rest LeBron, but maybe not the next game because we need to beat the Pelicans. But maybe a couple of games down the road, we got to rest him because we're going to need this LeBron James for the playoffs right here. 3-0 on the road thanks to LeBron. Anthony Davis was great the last 2 games, but tonight he kind of disappeared the first 3 quarters. Last game, pick and run with LeBron, game over. But just magnificent, man. I'm in awe of King James. Like what he has done, the difference between first year when he wasn't engaged and this year, now that he's completely engaged because we have a great team, it's night and day. This is the LeBron that we signed to LA. This is the LeBron that Laker fans wanted, and we have him, man. We got the killer. Tonight he started killing from quarter number 1. And they can't stop him going to the rack. I'm sorry. And then I feel like when he gets momentum going to the rim in the basket, whether they foul him or not, and he finishes, all of a sudden he starts getting hot. The basket starts getting bigger. Now he's hitting these crazy step-back threes and all this crazy stuff, man. King James, baby. I'm telling you, he is one of the GOATs, if not the GOAT. And LeBron, man. LeBron. But besides LeBron tonight, Rondo was sensational. His playmaking off the bench has been magnificent. Just absolutely great. And KCP. Who can forget about KCP, man? KCP is something else. All right, now 7 games and counting. KCP has balled out. 7 games, guys. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. I'm going to call him by his full name. 14 points, guys. Very efficiently. Knocked down some big shots. Anthony Davis had 19 and 12. 33, 14 assists, and 3 rebounds for King James. And even JaVale with some rim protection tonight, man. JaVale with his rim protection because Dwight Howard was in foul trouble. What can I say, guys? I can't be happier. I can't be happier for this team. This team is absolutely it, and we are for real, man. And I can't wait to tune in tomorrow to listen what Flip Bayless is about to say because he's a Clipper fan now. So I'm gonna start calling him Flip Bayless. He flips teams so quick. I can't wait to say, man. I can't wait to hear what he's gonna say about our Lakers and about LeBron, right? Because he has nothing he can absolutely criticize this time, man. Nothing. So what else? What else is new? Talk to me, guys. Talk to me. How y'all feeling? He said, Dandy's fake. Fans saying trade Kuz. Man, anybody complaining after a 15-2 start, get out. You're not a Laker fan. Get out. That's all I got to say. Hey, Dan, can you see us going 18-2? Absolutely. I can see us going 20-2. If the Lakers stay locked in, man, after this road trip, we strengthened ourselves up even more. We got 2 tough wins on this road trip. Actually, all 3 of them were tough victories, but we got them all. We just collecting everybody, man. We collecting everybody like we taking souls. He said playoff LeBron is a different level. I know. I've seen it. I'm a witness. I've seen playoff LeBron go off, so I already know. There's a reason why I chose this jersey, man. There's a reason why. Because LeBron is that good. I knew he was coming. He said, Skip will talk about LeBron's free throws. I'm not interested in any excuses, man. Skip Bayless has to give credit where credit is due. Come on, man. The man is 34 going on 35. Balling out like an MVP. When was the last time that happened in the NBA? The man is making history. I don't think it ever happened in the NBA. We have to give props where props is due. We're like Laker fans are blessed, man. We didn't see Magic Johnson come through here, man. We didn't see Shaq dominate. We didn't see Kareem, Wilt, Jerry West, James Worthy, LeBron, Pau Gasol, Anthony Davis. Come on, man. Laker fan, we blessed, fam. We are blessed. And let's enjoy it, man. Let's enjoy it because everybody hating. We're 15-2 and everybody they sense it. They're scared. I can smell the fear. But the Lakers are here, man. Now, Dwight has struggled a little bit defensively the last couple of games, but then again, to be fair, the refs have been atrocious, man. The refs have been everything's a foul on the Lakers, and the Lakers can't get a foul. Did you guys see how many times LeBron got hacked? Did you guys just notice that? He was getting hacked left and right. And he never got a call. He never got a call, guys, tonight. He got like the obvious ones, but I'm talking about the ones where they should have gave it to him, man. I'm really disappointed in the reffing. The officiating the last couple of games have been pretty bad, to be honest with you guys. Like, but all in all, man, the Lakers are exactly where they are supposed to be at this time of year, and we're gaining steam. We're gaining steam at the right time. I think now we can afford to rest some players. I really do. We're 13 games over 500. After the Pelicans game, I might look at the schedule and pick which ones I want to put AD and Bron on. But honestly, like, we got to be smart because we want to keep these players healthy. My only concern is that a lot of the times, like AD, he's a hard-nosed player and he dives for the basket, loose balls. He does everything. I'm scared that he will get injured. I'm afraid, right? God forbid it. But I think to prevent it, we should definitely rest these players, especially when we have big leads. But again, this road trip was hard fought all the way through. But how y'all feeling? Talk to me, Laker Nation. Who was your favorite tonight? Obviously, LeBron. KCP balling. Where the KCP haters at? He said rest LeBron Friday against the Wizards. That's a perfect one right there. That's a perfect one to rest them. He said, Dan, we don't need your jacket for the rest of the season. We won't need luck, all skills. Hey, man, maybe you're right. Maybe I'll save it for the playoffs. We'll see. But I'm definitely throwing on the jacket for that Clipper game. Definitely, man, no matter what, because I don't just want to beat the Clippers. I want to smack the Clippers. I want to make sure that we just choke the Clippers out, man. Absolutely. Hey, Johnny Nava, thank you, brother. He said, Kuz. He said, what? Kuz? Hold up. Kuz injured eye looked small. Yeah, I mean, it looked kind of nasty still. I mean, that injury was horrible, man. That injury was horrible, but it's a good sign that he played without the glasses, and he looked a little bit better to start the first quarter. He had 8 points, but then again, my thing with Kuz is I've been noticing that as the game progresses, he's kind of gets lost sometimes. But once he regains his confidence back, I mean, he was balling out before the eye injury. So I want that Kuz, the aggressive one that's knocking down shots, taking it to the hole. He did some better things today. I like the way he was rebounding in the fourth. He was snatching the ball out the air, man. I like what he was doing, but all in all, Kuz needs to be a little bit better. He will be. I have no doubt. Dan, how'd you forget to mention Kobe, man? LOL. Oh, I didn't, man. Kobe's the number one player in my heart. You already know. I mention him all the time. I mention him pregame. I mention him postgame. Oh, by the way, check out the new poster, guys. All the championship banners hanging right here. He said, we have great depth. One had bad game. The next one steps up. Absolutely, and that's what it's all about. 82-game season. Not everybody is gonna, not everybody is gonna ball out every night. Kuzma's gonna lose you, right, Dan? No, he's not gonna lose me. I'm a diehard Kuzma fan. He's not gonna lose me. I'm rocking with Kuzma even when he struggles. I know the type of talent he is. Hey, Dan, how long do you think Frank waits until our own load management? I think he's creating a lead because the West is stacked. Maybe once we go like 15 games over 500, then we start resting some players. I don't know. But I love it, man. He said BI on Wednesday. I can't wait for that, man. The next game coming up, the Pelicans-Lakers, man, that's going to be – that game right there, Pelicans-Lakers, guys, is going to be probably one of the games of the year. I'm dead serious. Like, I expect the Pelicans to give it their all. They're obviously trying to prove a point. Anytime you go back and play the team that just traded you, you're going to go all out. Trust. So, again, we're taking every team's best shot. The San Antonio Spurs started red hot, knocking down everything from beyond the arc. Eventually, though, if you notice, the Lakers are so talented that all it takes them is like a quarter or a quarter and a half to get back on top. And that's what they did again tonight. That's what they did again tonight. I'm starting to feel like we can never lose the way they're playing. Obviously, a loss is coming at some point. But the way they're playing and the talent we have, when it's not LeBron, it's AD. When it's not AD, KCP, Kuz, Rondo stepping up, Dwight, JaVale, different people just stepping up at different points of the game. You almost have to play a perfect game to beat the Lakers, or you have to have a bunch of baloney happen, like bad officiating, horrible turnovers, careless play, lazy basketball. It's almost like you have to have the perfect storm to beat us, and that's why the Clippers got lucky on the first night. But it won't happen again. Trust me. That night they caught us off balance. The refs feasted on us. I remember. That was a horrible game. But I can't wait till Christmas Day. But one game at a time. Pelicans, Lakers coming up. Who you guys got, man? Obviously, I'm going Lakers. I can't wait for that game. Alex Ron, thank you, bro. He said, hey, Dan, when do you think the next loss for the Lakers will happen? Man, I hate to look down that far, but eventually at some point. Wouldn't it be amazing if we go all of the rest of the year without a loss? I mean, that sounds a little far-fetched, but nothing's impossible with this team, honestly. This team is really, truly impressing me from start to finish, man. Like I said, even when we get off the slow starts, we eventually start picking it up and turn things around. That's how deep this team is. Do you remember what your season prediction was so far? I think they've exceeded crazy good. Yeah, John, absolutely. And if you guys remember when I do the predictions, I always throw in the factor of injuries. And so this season so far, we've been mostly healthy. So that's why I think they've exceeded predictions. But I love it, man. I love it. I'm here for it. He said, what's up, Dan? Great W, 15 and counting. Oh, we're going to keep balling, man. We're going to keep balling out till we fall. And I got to tell you, man, we still not looking like a well-oiled, like 100% killing machine. We're playing in spurts still, but our talent, LeBron James, Anthony Davis, all these guys are starting to click. That's the difference. But we still make mistakes at certain points. We still get sloppy at certain points. Once we correct that, oh my goodness, we're going to be the scariest team probably ever assembled. I'm serious. I'm not even exaggerating. Dan, is there anything you think the Lakers still have to improve on? Just the consistency, man. Just think about it. We're putting together a quarter and a half per game and winning by 10 points. Imagine we put together 2 quarters and then turn 2 quarters to 3 quarters and then 3 quarters to damn near 4 quarters. I mean, thanks, bro. You noticed the poster? Yep. Putting it up, man. That number 16 is going to come up real soon. So I'm going to have to replace that poster after this year. He said, Pelicans gonna come hype next game. I'm looking forward to it. I feel like the Lakers can do anything. I feel like we can beat anybody. I don't even feel like we're in the same stratosphere as the rest of the league. Like we taking off on people. Breaking news, Kuz haters was averaging 20 per game before the eye injury against the Thunder. He's still not 100%, you fools. Thank you, man. Thank you for the daily correction. I like that. Somebody has to come through like a regulator. I like Laker Nation will sleep like a baby. Absolutely. Love it that the team doesn't have any egos. And that's how it should be. Again, they mentioned that they bought into the offense, man. Everybody's just contributing. Nobody's complaining. That's what I want to see. King Mamba LA, thank you, bro. He said, bro, all y'all at Trevor Lane to get Dan on instead of whack Jazz on the post-game show. Come give this man credit where credit is due. Oh, man, I appreciate you, bro. Thank you so much. It's a thought that counts. They can't keep the kid down forever. Eventually, I'm going to be in somebody's podcast. I'm going to be in somebody's. So, but I appreciate you guys looking out for your boy, man. Thank you so much. He said, Avery Bradley's B-Day tomorrow. Hey, happy birthday to the young king, man. Oh, hey, we need Avery. That's one player that I can't wait. I can't wait to see him return and just strengthen this lineup even more, Shout out to you, DTLF. Thank you, bro. I appreciate it. He said, B.I. dropping 50. Hey, 50 and a loss, I'll take it. It ain't going to be 50 and a win. Dan, chase down block, 8 in a row, longest in the current NBA. That chase down block by LeBron reminded me of the finals block where he got Iggy, bro. This guy, LeBron, is rejuvenated. That little time he took off in the summer, amazing. It did wonders for him. And thank you to all the haters for flapping your gums because, look, y'all woke up a beast. Y'all woke up a beast. All right, Nemo. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you. Saw Melo tonight? Yes. Carmelo Anthony had himself a ball game, so shout out to Melo, man. I like that. Hey, Vincent, what's up, bro? Thank you for a donation. He said, don't worry about Kuz. He'll be okay. And Dan, I trust. I appreciate you, bro. And absolutely, you're 100% right. Kuzma will be A-OK. Look, at the end of the day, we still beating teams on the road by 10 points with one of our two superstars showing up for the most part and the other one kind of just showing up in the end. And the role players are picking and choosing who's going to kill you. Tonight it was KCP, right? Another night it'll be Dwight. And then when they combine, game over. You know, you can't see us when they combine. When we get 2 or 3 of those guys going off. And again, Rondo does not get enough credit, but Rondo's facilitating and orchestrating, threading the needle with some great passes. Rajon Rondo has been turning back the clock, man. I know he had it in him. That's why I was happy with the re-signing. His three-point shot is falling. He's making teams pay when they double. I mean, he's doing everything perfectly. What else can we ask for from Rajon Rondo in the absence of Avery Bradley? He's been a starting caliber point guard coming off the bench. But again, everybody buying into the role. Nobody complaining. Nobody. Lakers winning without the small ball. Hey, man, we taking it back to traditional basketball, man. Just bully ball in the paint. LeBron bully ball. Anthony Davis bully ball. Even JaVale McGee got some bully ball moves in here. Did you guys see how he took it to the hole? Like a beast monster, man. Hey, Dan, when Avery Bradley comes back, do you start him or KCP? Somebody mentioned it earlier in pregame, and I agree. KCP should start. You don't fix what's not broken. He's playing a lot better as a starter. If I'm coach, I give him the vote of confidence, keep him there. Avery, as long as he gets a lot of minutes. If you can get a fresh Avery Bradley coming off the bench, locking up whoever. Let's say KCP is getting torched one night by CJ McCollum. In comes Avery Bradley. Now, all of a sudden, you got a clamper out there that's going to switch up the tempo and maybe kill the momentum that a Damian type of player or a CJ, if they're going off, you know. So that's what Avery Bradley does, man. He's a momentum stopper, and he's an elite perimeter defender. Dan, it's true. Caruso might be out for a long time. Hopefully not, man. Hopefully not. Now, Caruso's a nice little player. He played tonight, so hopefully he's good, man. Thoughts on Space Jams 2? Hopefully it's really good because the original was a classic, and normally these sequels are trash. And these remakes have been kind of trash. I didn't like The Lion King. I was so mad at that movie, man, because that's like my favorite cartoon movie growing up as a kid. So, you know, hopefully Space Jams can do some justice and you know, it'll be even better once we win the championship. Michael Nasby II. Thank you, bro. He said, it's so nice to see the Lakers back on top. All these years ESPN talked about the Lakers every day being trash. Now they hardly want to talk about them. Isn't that funny? Isn't that funny how that works? All summer long, they were running their mouth. They were just saying that how much better the Clippers were than us, how much deeper. They're still saying that dumb stuff, but they're saying it on a quieter pitch where not a lot of – they're like kind of back-lipping it, you know, where a lot of people don't really pay attention to what they're saying anymore. But come on, let's be real, man. The Lakers are the best in the West. They're the best in the world, man, of all time. Like the Celtics, they have one more championship than us, but they won their championships in the prehistoric dinosaur era. That's where they got most of their championships. The Lakers, we went in the 21st century and beyond. That 15-2 sleep hits different. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And then I don't have work tomorrow, so I can sleep in for the first time in like 4 nights. Man, you know how good that's going to feel. I'll be dreaming of the Lakers hoisting up the trophy, man. I'll be polishing it in my dreams. It's going to be amazing. He said Ariza would be great. Man, we've been trying to get Ariza for like 2 years, man. They don't budge. Exactly, Dan. Just like JaVale and Dwight. JaVale better starting. Then we got Dwight coming off fresh off the bench. Yeah, man, it don't matter who starts and it's who finishes, right? Whoever's playing better, Coach Vogel has done an excellent job with rotations. Proof is in the pudding, 15-2. The Lakers, Celtics, NBA Finals, Dan? I'll be shocked if the Celtics make it to the finals. I got Philly still. Philly, worst case scenario, I got Milwaukee. I think it's between those two, but I still think Philly makes it unless Joel Embiid has another episode where he goes immature and tries to fight somebody and causes his team wins. So other than that, I think I truly believe that Philly has enough talent and enough size and versatility to get to the finals this year since Toronto doesn't have Kawhi anymore. But I still like Toronto. They could maybe pull off an upset. I doubt it, though. He said, I want Lakers Celtics. I feel you, bro. I wouldn't be mad at that at all because, you know, we smacking the Celtics. We match up even better versus Celtics than we would versus Philly because they have less size. Dan, we going to surpass the Celtics for most chips. Oh, yeah, man. In the next 2 to 3 years, we're going to be over them already. He said, I got the Bucks over Philly, man. He said, Embiid scored 0 points today. That's abysmal. Well, he had one bad game, but I still think Brook Lopez versus Embiid is going to eat him up. Ben Simmons, he's playing better. He's starting to hit shots now. If he can knock down his 3-point shot every once in a while, he'll spread the floor for Joel Embiid to do his thing in the paint a little bit more. And I like the role players too. I like the role players. Tobias Harris. They have Josh Richardson. They got some nice role players. Yes, I do play fantasy basketball, Keith. Dan, I think the Raptors are going to surprise everyone and come out of the East. That'll be interesting if that happens. Michael Nasby, thank you, bro. Second time today, huh? Thank you, Dan, for being a true Laker fan, not these up and down fans that come for a couple of years and then leaves for other teams. Thank you, bro. I appreciate that. But it's not a choice, man. It's in my blood, baby. It's not a choice. Like, I have no option. I'm going to die a Laker fan. It's just, I was gifted. I see purple and gold, man. I bleed it. Every morning when I brush my teeth, purple and gold, man. My toothpaste. You know, my clothes, purple and gold. My money, if it's too green, I got to paint a little purple on it. You know what I mean? It's real, man. The love is real. But thank you, but I appreciate you, man. Oh, you think the Celtics coming out the East? All right. Well, I'll say this, man. If they do, they definitely going to surprise me because I don't take them serious. I don't. You know what I mean? I really don't. We play as good as defense as any team, if not better. I love it. And the best part, we could turn it on. We really kind of playing with our opponents in the first half, and then second half, boom, turn on the Jets, take off on everybody. That's what I've been noticing. That's why they look sloppy sometimes. Dan's wedding thing will be purple and gold. Don't doubt it, man. My Christmas tree's purple and gold. I'll show you pictures, man. Follow me on Instagram. Purple and gold. Dan, did you hear the Sean Elliott saying Kobe doesn't play defense? All these bums, their opinion doesn't matter to me. Thanks, Michael. Look, 3-3. He said, have a good night, everyone. Another dub. Enjoy yourself, Michael. Happy holidays, brother. Thank you so much. God bless. What's your Instagram? I think I changed it to DTLF24, I think. It used to be I'm So Fly 24, but I rarely log on to that. Actually, matter of fact, I'm on Twitter mostly, so follow me on there. At Dan, a Lakers fan on Twitter. Follow me, guys. He said, Dan, I got tickets to the Mavs game. That's what's up, bro. That's what's up. That should be a fun one with Doncic and whatnot, man. That should be really fun. How do I donate to your page? 2 ways, my man. You can hit this little money symbol on the bottom and type in your comment. I don't know. But from based on what I see. Or you could donate to my PayPal's on the top right corner of my YouTube account, which that'll be cool too. So thank you for asking, man. He said the reason why Frank Vogel could not get a chip in the past was because LeBron James was on the opposing team, 2012 East. And now LeBron James on his team. Frank will take our team to the championship. I agree, man. And the best part is that what was our weakness for the last 6 or 7 years when we were mediocre? Defense. Mike D'Antoni came through, tried to preach a little bit of defense, and that was atrocious. Mike Brown came through. That was atrocious. Luke Walton came through. That was super atrocious. And now our savior, Frank Vogel, real head coach with X's and O's, one that knows how to call timeouts in a timely manner and has proper rotations. And he has a great attitude, man. Have you guys seen his attitude? I believed in him from the moment that I saw his interviews when we hired him. So I like this guy's spirit, his attitude, and the way he encourages teammates. Venom1, what's up, bro? He said, at this point, should we even try getting Iggy? I'm afraid it will ruin our perfect chemistry. What do you think? Well, if there's a chance we can get Iggy without, making a major roster move, like they want us to trade for him or whatever, yeah, we should get Iggy, man, because Iggy is a Finals MVP for a reason. He is basically the modern day Lamar Odom, and I don't mean play style because obviously Lamar was more lanky, more of a layup artist, inside attack beast with great basketball IQ. But Iguodala is similar. He's a good passer, lockdown defender. That's his specialty. This man can push the pace. He can come off the bench and just basically you could throw him on the best offensive player and he will disrupt them at the very worst. So Iguodala would be a huge addition, man. By the way, great question. And I don't think he would mess up the chemistry. He's a great locker room guy as well. So, I mean, if I absolutely had to cut somebody, I would for Iguodala. As much as I love our team, but it would have to be one of these like bottom tier guys that aren't getting many minutes. And that would be a tough decision. I would hate to make it. Hey, Dan, I see us holding BI under 25 points tomorrow. What do you think? If we do that, by the way, the game's not tomorrow. It's on Wednesday. But unless you're in the East Coast or somewhere over there where it's already tomorrow. But, yeah, the game's on Wednesday. So just to clarify that. If we can hold them under 25 points, that would be great. We'll see, because Brandon Ingram has been balling out, and I know he wants to prove himself. But sometimes when you try to do too much, you can get a little out of control. He said Odom was a better scorer, though, Dan. I mean, that's debatable because Iguodala has had his games. I've seen him in the finals, man. This dude is a baller. So as much as I love Lamar Odom, actually, I like Lamar Odom more as an Army Swiss knife type guy. Iguodala is a good scorer, too. Even at his age now, he can knock down the three. He can take it to the hole, finish. And, again, good playmaker. Not as great of a playmaker as Lamar, but he's pretty good. He said, Drew Holiday's going to score a lot. KCP hound him. Hopefully not. Drew Holiday is streaky, If he sees a matchup he likes, he can take advantage of it. But remember, our paint protection is elite. So if you notice tonight, San Antonio had to settle for a lot of threes because every time they break us down, when our weak side defender comes over, they still have to double clutch it. They have to throw up a crazy teardrop, and we alter a lot of shots. Our bigs in the paint do. So that's the advantage of, even though you have weak perimeter defense at times, when you have a shot blocker, a shot rim protector, everything gets thrown off. When is Avery coming back, guys? That's a good question. I'm not sure, man, but we're going to have an MRI for him after Thanksgiving from what I heard. And so hopefully soon. DTLF Lakers need another slasher. You think so? Need is a strong word. Could we use one? Could it be a luxury? Yes, it could. But need is a strong word, man. We got some good slashers in this team right now. Iggy for Dudley and Troy. Now we're going to need Troy. Troy Daniels is a knockdown shooter. Sometimes we're struggling, and they start playing zone defense, and you need to have a shooter out there to get him out of the zone and disrupt stuff. So Troy, we need him. Definitely. Dudley, I love the guy, man. But if we're going talent for talent, I don't know. Like I said, I would hate to make that decision. I love our team as a whole. Excuse me. Dan, we are 15-2, baby. Swing that flag, Dan. Oh, that already happened, but just for you, my man. Just for you, man. We're going to swing the flag one more time for my man right here. He didn't see it. Bro, Laker Nation, baby. We're going to keep it rolling. Now, I'm curious how many more wins we're going to get before we cop it now. I'm hoping we get all the way to 20. That would be sweet. 20-2 sounds so amazing. But the more the merrier. Right now, 8 in a row. 8 W's in a row is not just the easy feature. It's not something, especially in the West, it's not something you can just throw out like that. But the top-seeded teams, to give credit where credit is due, in the East and in the West, they've been holding it down. So, the bottom feeders have been getting destroyed this year. Competition is stiff at the top. He said Denver will be a good challenge. Really looking forward to that game. Me too, man. I'm going to be there live on that game. So I'm not sure if I'm going to do a pregame or a postgame. But if I don't, I will vlog it. So, hey, Dan, can't wait to go to the parade on Figueroa. Me too, Ruben. Oh, man, that sounds so fun. Again, the last time we had parades, I was working and I needed the job. If not, I would have walked out and went to the parade. But all in all, man, super hyped, guys. Any more questions before I get off, though, man? I have to get off, say bye to my brother who came to visit. He's about to head back to LA. But I want to leave you guys on a positive note. Lakers balling out. Haters falling out. I can't wait, man. I can't wait to talk smack when I go back to work on Friday. Feeling good, man. Any more questions, guys? I'll take a couple more before I get off. He said, Clippers is so overrated. Lakers has a deeper roster than the Flippers. Go Lakers. And yet the analysts still don't say that. They say the Clippers are deeper. So over or under 60 wins? I'm going to go over, man. I'm feeling good, baby. I'm going to go over 60 wins. I want to see how the Lakers do against above 500 teams on the road. He said, hey, Dan, which player do you wish we played more? Zach Norvell. He balled out in Summer League. I want to see a little bit more of Zach Norvell. I'm sure we can find some minutes for him. But again, when you have a championship team, most championship teams, if you look at the history, rookies don't play. So we'll see what happens. Also, Talon Horton-Tucker, I would like to see what he's all about. But like I said, if we ever load manage LeBron or Anthony Davis, it would be great to bring those guys up and give them some minutes. He said, I was in the 8th grade the last time we won a championship. I feel you, bro. I feel you, man. I was barely getting out of high school. I was in my first job, working in customer service, man, just getting destroyed by customers. Still putting on a smile on my face. Yeah, Zach Norvell is a good slasher and a good three-point shooter. I would love to see what he can do with this roster because the kid looked like he was not afraid of the moment. Lakers have to be up by 40 to play Norvell. I wouldn't say that. I would say we're up by 20. Give them some minutes. Why not? So what the heck? Former Lakers trying to prove themselves? It's AD. They treated him like trash last year. I'm not sure what you're talking about, Keith. I'm kind of confused there. Dwight's first bad game, he's human. I ain't tripping on Dwight, man. As long as he keeps bringing that energy, I love it. But the refs kind of took him out of the game. So, what was my first job? I used to work for a Hispanic store called La Curazao. I know some of you guys know what it is. By the way, I'm not gonna talk smack about any employer, but dang, that's all I gotta say. Like, that was one of my worst jobs ever. And then, yeah, that was my first job, man, customer service. And they used to use me a lot because I was a good bilingual, right? I could talk in Espanol and I could talk English fluidly. So I was always being called everywhere to translate. And I was basically the one getting all the yells and everything because I was translating. So that was a tough first job. But that was not my first official job, man. Since I was little, I used to sell stuff. I used to hustle stuff. My brother would like take me downtown. I'd buy stuff and then sell it. When you get a bulk of stuff, when you buy downtown, you can sell it. So, I mean, I was hustling since I was a young kid, man. All kinds of stuff. I've had all kinds of jobs. I used to wash carpets with my brothers since I was like 8, 9 years old. I used to go with them and help them here and there, So I've been working on my life, man. I've been a hardworking kid. He said McDonald's was my first job. Sheesh, that was a terrible job. It's always that first official job, like when you get the paycheck type job. Most of them are terrible, most of them. You kind of have to find your way around, try different stuff, see what suits you, but definitely don't want to make any of that a career. You want to be the top dog, you don't want to be just because the way I see the corporations and major companies is like a pyramid scheme. You're basically on the bottom just making them rich. It is what it is, though, man. That's the way it works. He says Skip Bayless will say LeBron's still breaking free throws. Doesn't matter what the man says. He's making himself look like a fool. And I used to really respect Skip, but lately, man, he's been falling off the wagon. Griffin trashed LeBron and the Pels treated AD bad last year. They are going to go off. Oh, I hope so, Gary. I hope you're right. Absolutely. Is that what you were talking about? My bad, bro. I was confused. Yeah, I hope you're right, man, because we got the best team in the league, and if they show up and play like that, it's a wrap. AD will prove to his former team that they will regret how they treated him. Again, AD is a man. We have Defensive Player of the Year and MVP, in my opinion. We have both of them on the same team. When was the last time you could say that? In all of history, has one team won multiple awards like that? Like, have we had an MVP plus a Defensive Player of the Year on the same team? I'm not sure. If somebody could look that up, I truly appreciate it because that's a fun little fact. If there's never been that, we might have the first MVP unanimously and Defensive Player of the Year. This was a fourth quarter effort. LeBron is in GOAT mode. He is, man. He truly is. AD's the best defender in the world. Dude, seriously, he can switch 1 through 5 positions. I was arguing with coworkers about this, and some man was saying that Joel Embiid was better. I'm like, bro, you tripping. Joel Embiid is not as mobile as Anthony Davis, and he can't switch out to guards like AD can. So, but anyways, guys, thank you so much for tuning in, guys. Thanks for the donations as well. Truly appreciate it, man. I will see you guys on Wednesday for that Pelicans pregame. This is probably the game I'm mostly excited for this year. Like, this is going to be the game that I look forward to the most this year so far. So I can't wait for that one. Hopefully we continue to roll this. We're just steamboating, just destroying every team in the way, man. And hopefully we continue that trend. And again, have a great night, guys. I'll see you guys Wednesday. Stay safe out there, man. Don't forget to hit the like button and drop and subscribe if you already haven't. So have a great night, guys. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace out.